The reason why I'm making some of these suggestions is because if we don't do something about it and start like noticing just like the small things, then eventually you'll see how much we're going to be depopulated as a whole culture, as a whole ethnicity. Like when we had Hurricane Katrina, where did that happen at? Poor neighborhoods, poor areas. Nobody really came to help. It took forever. You remember during Hurricane Katrina at that time, the crime rate was like at an all-time high. I believe like New Orleans was like the murder capital of the United States of America. I know it even hit the top 10 as far as the murder capital of the world. Basically, it was too many people, and people were basically taking control of neighborhoods. The government could not come in and do anything. And the police could not come in and do anything. Now, people think that when Hurricane Katrina happened, it was an act of God, but no. I guess they tried to make it look like or seem like they were doing something right by destroying an area where the murder rate was at an all-time high. But see, what we're not thinking about, what they don't tell you, is the fact that there were innocent kids there, there were innocent women and children. So that's why it's a bad thing. Now, if you notice, when Hurricane Katrina happened, they took a long time to even get any help. So many people died from drowning, dehydration, starving, and they died because of not getting that help on time. We had more than enough ways to give help. I understand how people can think, well, when Hurricane Katrina happened, it got rid of all the bad people and things like that. Well, what you don't know is, like I said, it got rid of innocent people too, innocent women, men, and children. And when we had an earthquake in Haiti, they had more contraceptive supplies more than anything else. More medical supplies to help save lives, but they had more boxes of condoms and more contraceptives than anything else. During the earthquake in Haiti, they were sent more like contraceptives, and the reason why is to keep us from overpopulating, to keep us from repopulating, and that's why that earthquake was a form of destroying us, and it destroyed us by the thousands, if you notice. And basically what it is not a problem for black people just here in America. It's a problem for people of color all over the world. We're overpopulating. We're getting bigger and bigger. We are like the majority. So what you're seeing is a way to depopulate us, to keep us not at power, to keep us at bay, so we don't take any type of control or relinquish control or anything like that. And it's a smart, well-devised plan. We don't see it. We don't really see it, smell it, taste it, but the smallest things count the most. One of the things you have to realize is like the way that we talk about each other. When you see a lot of like the videos, a lot of the jokes, we're talking about each other, and it's funny and like that, and it's understandable. What you're not realizing though is that it's making it okay for other people to talk about us and look down on us. You know, they looking like, hey, if we talking about our own people, if blacks are down on blacks like this, then it don't matter what we think, you know. And that's true. That's just how a lot of other cultures think, because they see us and thinking so much. They look and they can see that we don't even care about each other. And that's one of the main reasons why you see people come from other countries that are all the same color and they do different. They take care of each other. They live with each other. They all stay in one house because it's unity, because they know that they don't have a chance of survival without uniting with each other. But we've been born and raised here, but yet we still can't get along. We're killing each other. Don't think just because you got money, just because you got things that are better for you, do not forget where you came from. You're going to see a biological warfare. For example, right now, Ebola, where's it coming from? West Africa. Do you ever really see any diseases like viruses that kill people like that, like Ebola, deadly viruses that come from countries like Canada, Europe, Italy, anything like that? It's a plan. It's a bigger plan to destroy us, me and you. Well, I'm light-skinned, dark-skinned, whatever. We're all black. You got to understand, at the end of the day, no matter how many credentials you got, how many awards, whatever cars you drive, whoever you are, whatever you're doing. So, and one thing we shouldn't do is down each other's, like, businesses. Like, if you say something like, oh, you know, I just can't stand black businesses, da-da-da. Because if you don't stand black businesses, who will? Think about... If we don't take care of black businesses, we don't look out for each other, no one else will. Like, if you give up on these kids, this generation and what they're going through and the things that they're doing, if you give up on black people, black children, no one else is going to take that place. You got to realize that. Nobody's going to be like, well, since the black people aren't taking care of the black people, let's go ahead and take care of them. No, nobody's going to do that. If we don't take care of each other, no one else will. And I think we're thinking too big when it comes to taking care of each other. It can kill small things. checking to see how somebody's doing, giving someone a ride